Have you ever stopped to wonder, why do some people rise to the top while others stay stuck in the same place for years? What is it that separates the truly successful from the rest of the world? It's not luck. It's not talent. It's not even intelligence. The truth is, most people are not living up to their full potential. They are stuck in an endless cycle of procrastination, distraction, and self-doubt. They set goals but never follow through. They dream big but settle for less. And here's the harsh reality. 99% of people will never break free from this cycle. Look around you. How many people do you know who talk about their ambitions but never take real action? How many times have you heard someone say, "I'll start tomorrow," only for tomorrow to never come? The world is filled with individuals who are waiting for the right time, waiting for the perfect opportunity, waiting for motivation to strike. But the top 1%, they don't wait, they act. So the question is, how do you escape mediocrity? By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly what's holding most people back and, more importantly, how you can rise above the 99% and achieve extraordinary success. Because the truth is, becoming exceptional is a choice. And that choice starts now. Most people don't fail because they lack potential. They fail because they stay comfortable. Think about it, your brain is designed to keep you safe. It wants predictability, routine, and ease. That's why the majority of people fall into the same habits, day after day, without realizing how much time they're wasting. The comfort zone is a trap. It tricks you into thinking you're progressing when, in reality, you're standing still. How? By keeping you focused on instant gratification instead of long-term success. Here's how it happens. Procrastination, you tell yourself, "I'll start tomorrow," but tomorrow never comes. Fear of failure, you avoid challenges because failing would hurt your ego. Dopamine addiction, social media, video games, and binge watching give you instant pleasure, making real success feel unnecessary. The fixed mindset, you believe that talent is something you're born with instead of something you develop. And here's the scariest part. Most people don't even realize they're trapped. They think they're working on themselves because they're reading books or watching motivational videos, but they never actually apply what they learn. They confuse consumption with execution. This is why the 1% pull ahead. They do what most people won't. They embrace discomfort. They wake up early. They train their minds and bodies. They push through boredom and frustration. While others are scrolling through their phones, they're building skills, improving, and making real progress. So ask yourself, are you really working toward greatness? Or are you just keeping yourself busy? Because the moment you break free from the comfort zone, you become unstoppable. It's one thing to talk about escaping mediocrity, but let's look at real people who did it. People who started with nothing, no advantages, no special talent, just a mindset that refused to settle. Example 1, the man who read 50 pages a day. In his early 20s, Warren Buffett wasn't a billionaire. He wasn't even wealthy, but he had one habit that set him apart. He read 500 pages a week. While his peers were wasting time, Buffett was sharpening his mind. Years later, that knowledge turned into billions. What's the lesson? Small daily habits create massive long-term results. Example 2, the fighter who trained when no one was watching. Kobe Bryant was already one of the best basketball players in the world. But that wasn't enough for him. While his teammates were sleeping, Kobe was in the gym at 4 a.m., shooting, running, training. By the time others started practice, he had already put in hours of work. That's why he became a legend. The takeaway? The world rewards those who put in work when no one else is watching. Example 3, the dropout who built a $1 trillion company. Steve Jobs was a college dropout. No money, no connections, but he had a vision. While others were comfortable working 9 to 5 jobs, He was obsessed with creating something extraordinary. He faced failures, setbacks, and rejection, but he never stopped. That obsession built Apple. The key lesson? Greatness isn't about how smart you are, it's about how relentless you are. What these stories prove: Buffett, Kobe, Jobs, they weren't born successful. They made choices that 99% of people won't. And here's the truth. You don't need to be a genius. You don't need luck. You need discipline, focus, and the ability to outwork everyone else. So the real question is, are you willing to do what it takes? By now, you understand what holds most people back and what sets the top 1% apart. But how do you apply this to your own life? How do you actually transform your mindset and habits to become better than 99% of people? Here's the secret. Success is not about motivation. It's about systems, discipline, and psychology. 1. Master the power of identity shift. Most people fail because they try to change their habits without changing their identity. Instead of saying, I need to be more productive, say, I am a productive person. Instead of saying, I need to start working out, say, I am someone who takes care of my body. Your brain will fight to stay consistent with the identity you believe in. If you start seeing yourself as someone who is disciplined, focused, and unstoppable, you will act accordingly. 2. Build relentless discipline, not just motivation. Motivation is temporary. It fades. That's why most people give up after a few days. The elite don't rely on motivation, they rely on discipline. They work even when they don't feel like it. How do you build discipline? By removing choice. If you wake up at 5 a.m., make it non-negotiable, just like brushing your teeth. If you go to the gym, don't feel like it or wait for motivation. Just go. The more you act without relying on emotions, the stronger your discipline becomes. 3. Cut out distractions like a surgeon. Focus is the ultimate superpower in a world full of distractions. Delete apps that waste your time. Set deep work hours with 0 interruptions. Protect your energy. Don't engage in negativity, gossip, or useless conversations. The more you simplify your life, the more mental energy you'll have to dominate your goals. 4. The rule of 1,000 days. Most people give up too soon. They expect success in weeks or months. But the 1% think long-term. Follow this rule. Dedicate 1,000 days, about 3 years, to mastery. 1,000 days of focused effort will make you a top performer in almost any field. 1,000 days of consistent work will put you far ahead of the competition. Time will pass anyway, you might as well use it to become extraordinary. Final thought. You must be willing to be different. Most people won't wake up early. Most people won't push themselves when it's hard. Most people won't commit to long-term growth. That's why most people stay average. If you want to be part of the 1%, you must do what the 99% won't. And it starts today. At this point, you have a choice. You can walk away from this video feeling inspired but doing nothing, or you can make a decision that will change your life forever. The truth is simple. There is no magic formula, no overnight success, no secret shortcut. There is only discipline, focus, and execution, repeated daily until you surpass 99% of people. The 3-step formula for outperforming 99% of people. 1. Eliminate the comfort zone completely. Wake up earlier than the average person. Work on your skills when others are wasting time. Train your mind and body even when you don't feel like it. 2. Create an unbreakable system. Set strict routines for deep work, health, and learning. Remove distractions. Delete apps, block toxic influences, and protect your focus. Track progress. If you're not measuring, you're guessing. 3. Commit to 1,000 days of relentless effort. Forget about results in the first few weeks. Just execute. Oh, stay patient. Everyone wants quick success, but the real winners stay in the game for years. Oh, by the time you hit 1,000 days, you'll be unrecognizable from the person you are today. Final thought. Will you take action? The world doesn't need more people who want success. It needs people who will do the work. So here's the challenge. Starting today, prove to yourself that you're not like the 99%. Wake up with purpose. Take control of your habits. Outwork, outlearn, and outlast everyone else. Because in the end, the top 1% are just the 99% who never quit. Now, the choice is yours.